Okay, in case you can't tell, we are spreading lime today. So what I'm doing, since we're hauling it about maybe a half a mile, we're half a mile away from the pile. So I'm loading the spreader up. He's taking off to the field. So in between, I'm loading my bucket up and taking it to him. So that will, I can probably load him 2 or 3 buckets before he completely runs out. So that just saves a couple of trips up and down the road for him. A little more efficient keeping the spreader going by doing it that way. So as you saw, I just put a bucket on him. I'm now headed back to the pile. I'll get another bucket, take down to him, and then I may be able to get one more bucket and put on him before he runs out. So he'll have to come to the pile so I can fill the spreader up again. I don't think that made a lot of sense now that I'm listening to myself. Yeah, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Or is it Cocoa for Cuckoo Puffs? I don't know. Oh no, that's not good. You dug down in the dirt a little bit. Got some soybean vine in there. The spreader doesn't like spreading that stuff. So far I haven't had a problem because I haven't really gotten a big chunk of vine or dirt in there. But if you get a big chunk, it's not spreading it. There's a cloud of dust that we've got flying. This stuff is pretty dry. It's spreading nicely. Got my nutrient management plan. That's what we call it here. It's a required plan for the state of Maryland. Tell us how much fertilizer, mainly it's for fertilizer, to tell us how much fertilizer we can put on our crops. But based on soil tests, it also gives us a lime recommendation. So I'm putting anywhere from a half a ton to up to 2 tons. I've got a couple of fields that need 2 tons to the acre. A couple of fields only need a half a ton. On average, I guess I'm putting about a ton, between a ton and a ton and a half is the average. So I'm just looking at the plan based on the field we're doing, readjusting the spreader to put out there what it calls for. It's another beautiful day out here. Temperatures are a little bit cooler today, only about 60 degrees. I think it's going back up to 70 degrees again tomorrow. Chance of rain on Friday, yes. We desperately need the rain. It's dry. I can say that now because I've got all of my soybeans and corn out of the fields. I'm sure those guys that are still harvesting soybeans, they don't want to see any rain at the moment. Okay, I think he's just about empty. He's probably got to come over here so I can fill him up. Yep. All right, let me jump on the tractor. That's a cloud of dust coming out of there, isn't it? You can hardly see the tractor and the spreader. I think I need to bring a shovel tomorrow. I've got lime building up on that side. It may be some dirt or something over there. So yeah, I forgot to bring a shovel with me today. The field I just did only needed about a ton to the acre. Tomorrow morning when we start in here again, I need about 2 tons to the acre on the field we're going to. So I've just lifted this gate up, raised it up about, what is that, 1.5 inches or thereabouts. Just a wheel over on this side that turns these gears to lift the gate up. Sky is not that great. A lot of orange in it, no clouds. So I guess it's not bad looking. Okay, that's gonna wrap this day up. I've got about not quite 2 loads left here to spread, so we're gonna get back at this tomorrow morning and get this finished up. We should be finished by noon if all goes well. All right, looks like we are going to get this lime spread this morning. A little bit of breeze going, as you can probably hear. But here's the news of the day. The weather, oh my gosh. I've never seen this in November. Well, maybe I have and just don't remember. Partly sunny, isolated showers this afternoon, hot. It actually says hot, with highs around 80. Southwest winds 10 to 15. Chance of rain 20%. Wow. Hot. November, what is today? November 9th. And it's going to be hot today. Highs around 80. I guess that's all relative. In my opinion, hot is 90. I'm trying to scrape up here without getting too much dirt and soybean vine, because it will stop that spreader up. Not too bad, but there's still a little bit here that I'm just not going to take the chance of scraping all that up and putting that in the spreader. So what I'm doing is just back dragging it here through the field to get some of this stuff away from here. Yeah, looks like a darn mess, but this is the field the aliens were in. So I've got to disc this field or run a field cultivator or something over it to level it anyway, so I'm not concerned about that. Okay, one more bucket. Let me go dump this one. Just dumped the last scoop in him, so I don't think he's quite gonna have enough to finish that field, but that's okay. We're only putting a half a ton to the acre on that field. That's all the soil test asked for. It's gonna be close. It's about 3, maybe 4 acres left. Yeah, he may finish it. Got the pile all cleaned up. Lime is all spread, and looks like he had enough to finish that field. I think he's going around the end now. Yeah, it looks like he's going around the ends now. So, yep, just enough to finish that field. As you can see, clouds are rolling in. It's supposed to rain sometime, I think later this afternoon. So I don't think it's going to get up to 80 degrees if these clouds are rolling in, but oh well. Okay, we're going to get all the tractors moved home. Don't know if I'll get a chance to get them washed this afternoon or not. I think I've got some other smaller projects I've got to work on.